All right, here's something else that's very interesting. When you go to buy a franchise, you may have that franchise tell you that they understand that their franchisees may not feel comfortable saying negative things about them on the phone when you're calling to find out if they're satisfied. So the franchisor, may participate in a franchisee satisfaction award. And what this means is that the franchisor is paying a third-party company to anonymously survey the franchisees in their system to find out if the franchisees are satisfied. And the franchisor is probably telling you that that franchisee satisfaction survey is valuable to you because it will give you information that the other franchisees who are currently in the system may not feel comfortable sharing with you over the phone or sharing with the franchisor, but since the third-party company is anonymously surveying them so they can get their feedback, you can trust that award. Now, sounds good to me. I mean, you want, as a franchisee, a potential franchisee, you want real information about what it's like for the other franchisees in that system before you sign that dangerous contract, right? But here's the problem with this. I actually signed one of those dangerous contracts, and the franchise that I signed the dangerous contract with had a great franchisee satisfaction award, right? But when I took the survey, it actually did ask me where my territory was. And, seeing as how franchises are often sold by territory, if I told the survey what my territory was, I was also telling the survey who I was. And that means that in taking the survey, I'm not really feeling safe if I'm afraid of the franchisor to give any negative feedback. In fact, I might even feel pressured to give false positive feedback if I'm afraid of the franchisor retaliating against me in any way. Because I might want the franchisor to think that I actually think good things about them so that they will be nicer to me if I'm in a dangerous situation where the franchisor possibly has power over me. That's why anonymous surveys are supposed to give you better information about how people really feel simply because they're anonymous. Now, franchisors may tell you that these surveys are anonymous, but they're not anonymous if the franchisees are asked where their territory is, because franchises are linked to territories, right? Territory in the United States where you operate your franchise tells the franchisor who you are, right? So that's just important to know about these franchise awards, is that they can be falsely positive and they're non-anonymous. And the one that I took personally even gave me an opportunity to share my name if I desired. So again, when the franchisee is sitting down, taking the franchise survey that's supposed to be from a third party, that's supposed to give potential franchisees an understanding of how the current franchisees really feel, when the current franchisees are sitting down filling out that survey, they are probably going to know that it's not anonymous if they're putting down their territory, and they are going to have the opportunity to put their name on. And now the current franchisees, when they make their answers on that survey, they're thinking about what it is that they want to say at that moment in time to the franchisor about their personal satisfaction, keeping in mind that the franchisor has power over them and maybe making decisions related to them that will affect their futures. So in other words, it doesn't really give any information to the potential franchisee. It just, those awards just tell you what the people felt like they needed to say to the franchisor at that moment in time, which can be good or bad. I mean, what it really comes down to is the franchisor is paying the franchise award company for another kind of advertisement. Because this is an advertisement that is geared to help you, as the potential franchisee, feel like this is a good investment for you. It's geared to help get you to feel good about signing the dotted line. It's an advertisement. And in many cases, it's probably an advertisement that's a falsely positive advertisement because, again, when the franchisees were filling out the franchise survey, they did have an opportunity to put their name. It wasn't an anonymous survey. As soon as that happens, as soon as the territories are asked for or the opportunity to put the name is there, it is not an anonymous survey. It is not valid in any way. I do have a master's in psychology from Harvard. I understand the way research methodology works. It's not valid. The results mean nothing. Nothing. Just because those questions are there. It's an advertisement. It's intended to get you to buy. It's intended to help you feel safe signing that dotted line because you feel the other franchisees are happy. But the award doesn't really tell you anything about